Good morning, everyone. Virgo here. It's August 20th, 2020. Once again, happy Thursday. So I'm a little late on reporting this, and I apologize. I'm a little bit behind on my list. But this is one that's particularly important because most of us have family or friends that are considered essential workers right now. And there are some things that are going on that people just simply aren't aware of. So because this is a scenario where we're dealing with something that is factually not true and a scam in reality, I'm going to go ahead and report on this. Okay, so this particular news article is on several mainstream news, but I'm choosing this one because it's all put together in one place along with the actual video. This is BuzzFeedNews.com, which means virtually nothing. As I said, this is all over the internet and it all has the same information. So, for those of you that don't like BuzzFeed, I'm only using this because it's all compressed together. An anti-mask agency told a grocery store worker she could be sued for asking people to wear masks. All right, so it says in a now viral TikTok, members of the Freedom to Breathe agency, which the Department of Justice has issued a warning about, are seen telling the store employee she could face legal action for asking customers to wear masks. And as you can see here in these stills, this is the woman who actually is claiming to have started that particular company. A TikTok showing a grocery store worker in California being targeted by a woman representing an anti-mask movement has gone viral. Liz Chavez, who's 31 years old, is a supervisor at a health food store in Orange County, California. As an essential employee, she's been working through the illness and at this point dealing with customers who refuse to wear masks has become a daily occurrence, she told BuzzFeed News. But one of the customers she encountered on Thursday was a little different. Now keep in mind this was on the 8th of August. At her store, cashiers have been directed to tell a manager or supervisor if a customer isn't wearing a mask per store requirements. In this case, it was two women wearing large badges that said FTBA. I went up to them like, hey, in order to be inside of the store, you're required to wear a mask, said Chavez. They told me, no, we're not required to wear a mask. We're going to be watching this video as soon as I'm done here so you can see it. That's when one of the women launched into a spiel about how they were from the Freedom to Breathe agency as her companion took out her phone to record the exchange. The woman, identified as the FTBA's founder, Lenka Kalama, said in the video posted to TikTok that they are making sure that people's constitutional rights, civil and federal laws are not broken. You personally need to take this to your manager because you personally can be sued for this, okay? Kalama tells Chavez while handing her a piece of paper. You are putting yourself in a major legal liability. You personally, Kalama adds. Chavez said the paper stated that she could face legal action for telling people to wear masks. The piece of paper they gave me was basically telling me I could go to prison for up to 3 to 5 years, and I could get fined up to $10,000 for telling them to wear a mask if I'm not a doctor, she said. Kalama and the other woman left after the exchange shown in TikTok. They weren't there to shop, said Chavez. They honestly were probably just waiting for someone to come up to them and ask them to wear a mask so that they could do this. The video now has more than 1.2 million views on TikTok and even more on Twitter. And as you can see here, this particular person stated these people are attempting to intimidate essential workers by pretending to work for a bogus federal agency. The Freedom to Breathe Agency has drawn attention before for its stunts, and was even the subject of a warning from the Department of Justice. The group, which is not a real government agency, has been distributing face mask exempt cards that claim the holder was exempt from wearing a mask under the America with Disabilities Act, a misspelling of the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA. Denying access to your business/organization will also be reported to FTBA for further action, the cards said. And there is an actual picture of the face mask exempt card, which is, of course, fraudulent. The Department of Justice said in a statement that the cards were not issued or endorsed by the government. Do not be fooled by the misappropriation of the DOJ Eagle, said U.S. Attorney Matthew G.T. Martin. In a statement, these cards do not carry the force of law. The Freedom to Breathe Agency, or FTBA, is not a government agency. The FTBA once operated with a website and public Facebook page, but after that was taken down, the agency now uses a private Facebook group instead. Coloma said told BuzzFeed News that she and the woman she was with both have medical health issues and also religious beliefs that do not allow us to wear a mask, though she declined to say what those medical conditions are. She said her claim that someone like Chavez could face legal actions is because telling someone to wear a mask is akin to impersonating a medical doctor. A health order from the state of California, however, has mandated that customers and employees wear masks when around other people. California's illness information website also states, to prevent infection, you must cover your nose and mouth when outside your home, so wearing a mask is now required statewide. It says that anyone going outside their home should wear one. Coloma also denied that she was impersonating a state or federal agency. That's absolutely false because we are a legitimate organization. We introduced ourselves as FTBA, the Freedom to Breathe Agency. There's nothing illegal or fraudulent, she said. Chavez told BuzzFeed News she believes Coloma was hoping for a confrontation. They definitely should be stopped because obviously she was not nice at all, said Chavez. She added that despite clear signs in the store stating masks must be worn and free masks being available, fights with customers happen every day. They just give us all sorts of excuses for why they shouldn't wear one, she said. It happens all the time. I don't know why it's such a big deal. We have to wear them for our entire shift. They only have to wear them for the 10 to 20 minutes that they're in the store. She said it's been nice to see the kind comments from people on TikTok, even the ones who think she's a teenager. I just want to say people really need to be nice to these grocery store workers. We work our butts off during this illness, she said. Just give us a little break. It's just our store policies. We're following the rules. We don't need to be attacked every day. So true in reality. The fight that you have if you are having a problem with the mandates is with the state, not with our essential workers. All right, here is that video. I want to make everybody aware that this is something that's going on. This organization is out there pushing this. I don't have any idea or any knowledge from this point forward as to whether they're going to be stopped, although I do know their Facebook and Twitter is no longer there. As this article says, the Facebook page is now a private group. I also want to make mention that there is another group that I have not had the chance to report on yet that is going around with these particular same type of cards, not the same card, but a same type of card. Again, claiming the ADA gives them the right to not wear a mask or follow the mandate. And then they're citing the actual the actual Michigan Act, which is the Freedom to Breathe Act. The Freedom to Breathe Act has to do with secondhand smoke, folks. What that's about is stopping smoking in actual restaurants. So the Freedom to Breathe Act has it's been in place since long before this illness started, and it has absolutely nothing to do with face masks. So anytime you see anybody carrying these cards around, You're dealing with groups of people who are basically protesting, and they are rallying against the mandates that the states, the governors and the different states, have up for people to try to keep them safe. So just so that you're aware. All right, here we go.
That you guys been challenging people on these subjects. Okay, so we are with FTBA, the Freedom to Breathe Agency. We are with the people organization, making sure that people's constitutional rights, civil and federal laws are not broken. Okay, and so you personally need to take this to your manager because you personally can be sued for this. Okay.
I'm just following the store policy
I'm
right now.
telling you, you are probably paid $15 an hour or $12 an hour, okay? But you are putting yourself into a major legal liability. You personally, okay?
They need to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, you guys need to be careful. Yeah.